What's up, everybody? Just a quick little update here today. Today's Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo. I've had one margarita today, and it's the afternoon in New Mexico, and I'm feeling kind of sleepy, but I thought I'd do a little video update. Um, First of all, me and my work, the casino book is coming along. I am very happy to say that I have found an artist to do my cover, and we're talking about cover designs. I'm going to do, I think I said in the last video, I'm going to do issues 1 through 8 in one book, and then in a few months I'll do issues 9 through 16. So the zines pages, I have them laid out how I want them, but I'm going to add in a few written pieces in between. So I'm hoping by the end of the month that that'll be wrapped up. I'm also helping Markel West with her book, which we've been working on for a very long time, and it's almost done. I think the only thing left to do is get a barcode and finish the back cover, and hopefully we can get those submitted, those files sent to the printer by tomorrow or Monday. So probably that'll be done and printed in my hands by the end of the month. So those are 2 books I'm working on that are coming out very soon. I wanted to talk about behind the zines distro stuff again. My last video, I talked about all my zines I have back there. I gave you kind of a quick run through of all the stuff I had collected. I'm still collecting more things, so I'm going to talk about 3 new titles today. That at some point will be in a catalog, and at some point will be in a website. If you see me talking about anything you want, just contact me directly, and we'll figure it out. First of all, a zine called Livin' Out of Bins. Living Out Bins #1. This is written by my friend Rachel, who I knew in Chicago. And I know some of you, I know Eric Bartholomew loves Rachel's old zine, Stream of Consciousness. Rachel hadn't done a zine in a while. I knew her in Chicago, then she moved to Seattle, and now she's moving everywhere and traveling around and living on a farm and then moving away and living on a different farm. Hence the name Living Out of Bins, because this is her car that she drives around. And this zine is all about just from Seattle to everywhere. This is all about there's a thing called woofing. Woof to participate. Woof now in an international organization, worldwide opportunities on organic farms. So she participates in that, and it's basically couch surfing, but like on farms. So you work on the farm, they let you stay there for free. That's the trade-off. This is a cool travel zine, talking about different states, different places, different farms, talking about organic farming, talking about animals, talking about what it's like, the weather in this state versus that state. She came and visited New Mexico, which of course is really exciting for me. I got to see her when she was here in town. And she also visited White Sands, not with me, but I've been to White Sands at another point, but White Sands is beautiful. Anyway, it's a travel zine, it's a work zine, it's a farm zine. And I'm helping her get this out and about. She's a good example. Some of the zines I talked about in the last video, everyone knows Liz Mason. Everyone knows Ed Kemp. A lot of the zines that I have, just trying to help my friends get their stuff out there more, but you can find their stuff. I don't know where you would find Rachel's zine unless you know Rachel. So now you can find it if you know Rachel or if you know me. So hit me up if you want it. I'm experimenting with whether to do black and white copies or color copies. Obviously, her photos are really beautiful, so the color is a lot nicer. The color photos are really beautiful in here. But I don't have the color copy hookup anymore. Sad face, my color copy hookup is no longer. So color copies are a little bit expensive. If I'm doing black and white, I'll probably do them for $2 or $1 maybe. If I'm doing color, probably 3 or 4. But anyway, if you want a copy, get in touch with me. It's a really cool little travel zine. Up next, A Face in the Crowd. This is by a guy named Bark Sparkles, who used to look like that back in 1994. He is a friend of mine, a pen pal. I've never met him in real life, but he reads my stuff and reads my zines and was talking to me about maybe doing a zine. And I'm like, yes, you should do a zine. Everyone should do a zine. And then one day this arrived in my mailbox, and he's up to, I think, 6 issues. So I started putting a distro together, I'm like, dude, once again, if you don't know this dude, you'll never see the scene. It's not in any distros until now. I'm like, send me 10 copies of every issue. So I have 10 copies of number 1. What is a face in the crowd? A face in the crowd is he has all the ticket stubs from when he was a kid, when he was going to shows. I think he's roughly the same age as me. I'm 41. So I think he's, in 1994, he's probably, 14, 15, something like that. Seems like he came up with the same bands I came up with. Anyway, he's got all these ticket stubs, and he just goes through and talks about what was it like to see Stone Temple Pilots in 1994. What was it like to see Nirvana at like one of their early shows? You know what I mean? I love this zine. I love it. All 6 issues are great. And little by little, he gets into personal life that he's talking about through the concert. So he's talking about the concert, but he's also talking about what he likes, what he doesn't like, people he's dating. I went to the such and such show with this girl, and then we never talked again. Whatever, just telling various stories. If you are a fan of music and shows, particularly from the 90s, if you want to hear about the Doobie Brothers, if you want to hear about Red Hot Chili Peppers, it's really, really fun to read. It brings back all the memories of all the shows I used to go to back when I was a young lad. Finally, last one. I think this is going to be $3. I think we decided we're going to sell these for $3 because it also has some color. But I like, even though it's not much color, just having those color ticket stubs I like. So I encouraged him, like, yeah, do the color. It looks good. So it's a little bit pricier, but I think $3. But if you like music, it's worth it. All right. Last but not least, The Philosophy of John Dishwasher. Not to be confused with Dishwasher Pete. 2 different people. 2 different zine people. This is another person I don't know, but I know of and know through the mail now, and we're pen pals. I've actually met through Zine Club Chicago. He lives out in California. The Philosophy of John Dishwasher in 136 words. It's a little mini tiny zine. That's, I don't know, I could read the whole thing to you in 30 seconds, but I don't want to. But it's great. It's just like a chill little zine that's about capitalism and about not participating and about life is really stressful. But if you want, you can just chill out, be a dishwasher, and like work 20 hours a week and have a nice life rather than working 60 hours a week where you have lots of money and no fun at all. I've never met him in real life. He seems like a chill dude. He's been doing zines for about 5 years. So he's still kind of new-ish to it, but starting to get his name out there a little bit. But these are free. I said you should charge like $10 for these, and he's like, no, they're free. So he sent me a few, and he also sent me the PDF if I want to print my own. But I'm just gonna throw these in with when people order stuff. Just throw one in. If you want one, send me an email, send me a text, and I will just mail you one. So let me know if you'd like one. That's it for now. Hope everyone's doing good out there. Love you. Talk to you later. Bye.